What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Fuego. We're back with another video. This is something a little different. I clicked on it by mistake, not even knowing the title, and then when I read the title, I was like, "Let's watch it." Spinning an apple to and it explodes at 28,500 FPS. I thought that meant frames per second, but let's do it.
Thank you, of an apple being levitated on a jet of compressed air due to a phenomenon called TikTok that a lot of you have very kindly sent me. I thank you. Of going to be recreating a viral TikTok that a lot of you have very kindly sent me. I thank you. Of an apple being levitated on a jet of compressed air due to a phenomenon called the Coanda effect. It should just stay exactly in place on the compressed air until eventually it goes a little bit too fast for itself and pops. Sounds like an excellent subject for the Phantom, so why don't we give it a go? There certainly seems to be some technique to it. This is a 150 PSI compressor, but it seems to be less about the power and more about the slow build to keep it stable. Because if I end up just flooring it, it bounces up and down like this and loses speed. It's all about sort of getting it right on the edge, and then you can hear it revving up. It's actually, the sound is the only indication I have that I know I'm doing it right. And then eventually the sound goes high enough and you just got to clench and hope for the best. So this apple is able to perfectly defy gravity. As the jet of air bounces off one side of the apple, it creates an area of low pressure between the air and the curved surface. This area of low pressure effectively pulls in the airflow, allowing it to follow the curve of the apple. At this point, as the curved surface of the apple is putting a force on the air exerts an equal and opposite force upward on the apple, and that's why it's able to perfectly float in place. This effect only works on objects with a curved surface, so if this was a mutated cube apple, it wouldn't work at all. It's pretty crazy. To my eye, when I'm looking at it, I'm just looking at a blur, and then like one frame of my eyes later, it's gone. It's like someone's just edited out a moment of my life there. It's so fast. Bloody hell. Look at the RPM on that thing. That is bacon. Well, this camera's not fast enough. That is rapid. It's moving fast in slow motion. I need to call Alabama. All right, it's been a few days and Destin has come through with his 2511. We now have access to 28,000 frames a second at 720p, which should be a lot better for seeing the rotation and potentially seeing where the crack starts. Make sure you subscribe to Smarter every day, because he's always helping me out. Just going to do a bit of apple art on some of these so we can better track the rotation.
This is so sciencey.
Damn it!
It's interesting how interested we are with this. What's this? Physics and gravity. And I guess force. What's that? Newton's theory? Yeah. Okay, it cracked in the middle of the seed. Okay. Well, why does it crack? The pressure? pressure of it being spun. And I think the reason why I split it in half is because the seeds, obviously, right? It's a perfect piece.
Oh, it's amazing. Wow.
I'm such
You
a
can
nerd.
actually see the skin of the apple ripping
For real?
at this speed. That one gave me a rollicking on the hand. If I wasn't wearing gloves, that one would have really hurt, I think.
Something else is so
Okay, so
cool.
now we can roughly estimate how fast the apple was spinning by timing how long it takes for this line to come back around to the arrow. This was the final rotation of the apple, and based on the sound it was making and the fact that it exploded, I'm going to assume this was the fastest rotation as well. One full rotation in 9.1 milliseconds, that's 109 rotations per second, which reveals the apple's nope speed to be 6,565 RPM. That was something. That was some very sweaty, very loud, and slightly terrifying work, but I do think we got some lovely looking footage there, especially with the 2511. We saw a lot more that we didn't see at 1,000 frames a second, like the skin ripping, almost as though the inside of the apple is already split, and the skin is just the final thing to give way. Absolutely mental, and I think I do now have to invest in some sort of long-handled mop to clean the ceiling and the walls. Made a right mess in this one.
Well, there you have
I think it was worth it, though. I think it was worth it.
It was definitely worth it, my guy. For somebody who failed biology, okay, this has nothing to do with biology, but physics is actually pretty interesting. Science is actually pretty interesting. I wonder what other things he do. I should hit the subscribe. I'm going to look into it. It's me, your boy Fuego. Hit that subscribe over here. You feel me? You like stuff like this? Let me know what else you like. Hit the socials. Let me know what else you want to watch, and put me on to more stuff like this, I guess. Jeez. Spinning the apple to explode. We out here. It's me, boy Fuego. Stay blessed.